Hi, welcome to CoinHub.News Daily, where I discuss the top crypto news from around the world as picked by you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That really helps me out. And if you want to check out the articles in depth, go to CoinHub.News. I've also linked all the articles below with timestamps. My name is Suda, and here are today's topics. Hackers hold 9/11 bombing secrets for ransom and demand Bitcoin payment to keep the information confidential. With salacious promises like this will top the Panama Papers and waves of liability to fall upon the parties involved, the hackers seem pretty hell-bent on getting their payment. This seems a tad strange, as if it was about money and the quality of the content. I would assume there's plenty of outlets willing to pay insane amounts of money to grab that information. But what do I know? I'm not even smart enough to hack a smart fridge. So I guess I'll just leave it to the experts. But come on, guys, you're giving Bitcoin a bad name. Maybe next time use Verge. Next up, Ethereum starts its year off by kicking Ripple off its mantle. Ethereum's enjoyed quite a good holiday period as it's reached a peak higher than Ripple, and now it has claimed back its second place for the biggest market cap that it relinquished to Ripple a while back. The good news likely comes as there's a concrete date set for the new update for Ethereum Constantinople. If you are unaware, the next update/hard fork for Ethereum is one that changes the algorithm for Ethereum from proof of work to proof of stake. What that really means is in order to make Ethereum, you have to hold Ethereum, which is different to how it was done before when people had to use mining and computer equipment to generate Ethereum. Now the premise is changing to the more Ethereum you hold, the bigger reward you will get for holding that or staking. Up till now, the ETH team have been kicking the ball down the road in terms of setting a date for the Constantinople update, but now that they've given us a concrete date, everyone can prepare for it. And just remember, January 16th is the day that it switches over. But Ripple isn't taking any of this lying down and has countered this negativity by releasing a list of 12 companies that have confirmed use of its xRapid technology for cross-border transactions. Big names such as Retakes, Bitstamp, but also credit payment platforms like Mercury FX, etc., are going to be using Ripple's technology to speed up transactions for cross-border payments. Mainly, this is going to affect US to Philippines transactions and US to Mexico, and bidirectional, of course. Who knows if this will net in a positive result for XRP holders in terms of price action, but it's still a bit of good news to be attracting such big names to your platform. And this is the type of news that I really dig. Saudi Customs is exploring the use of blockchain for tracking shipments coming in and out of the country. There are companies out there that already do this and have blockchain tracking technologies for in-facility management, but this is on a countrywide scale. And the implications are huge if something was to go wrong. So this is actually a really good sign in terms of the robustness of the blockchain. And this can have a massive flow-on effect, because if it succeeds for the Saudi customs, then it's probably going to be a benchmark for other UAE countries or Europe or any other country that looks at that system and says, yeah, there is a positive to be had by using blockchain and tracking packages, etc. And it could definitely go into other industries once it succeeds in that. So good luck to them. Maybe Sophia's giving them some tips too, huh? Now it's time for Crunchy Bites, brought to you by Crypto Crunch app. Go check them out at the App Store. Bitcoin will be the next world reserve currency, says Max Kaiser. The US dollar hegemony is likely to face erosion, and people looking for a store of value currency are inevitably going to be looking at Bitcoin. New York becomes the first state in the US to set up an official task force for the management of cryptocurrencies. The purpose of it is to provide information on the effects of widespread use of cryptocurrencies can have. I don't know, maybe it'll stop people depending on the government so much. And to end it off with some good news, Bitcoin's Genesis block is 10 years old, and it's got the same birthday as this YouTube channel. How cute is that, huh? So it's been 10 years since the real Satoshi vision was realized, and no matter how many Bitcoin caches claim to be the real Bitcoin, there's going to be only one. Oh, and that's it. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.